Honor Darling, high definition sports. I haven't done these in like years, to be honest with you. Um, but NFL draft season's upon us. I'm going to do a video pretty much every day leading up to it. We're going to start off with the Vegas Raiders. Quick background about me in case you guys don't know me. Um, Coached college football at the University of Texas, Incarnate Word. Coached internationally at the Australian level. Uh, yeah, Australia plays football. It's crazy. But enough messing around, man. Look, man, I'm really passionate about this, so let's just go ahead and get this kicked off. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I do appreciate you stopping in the video, so let's just get it going. And if you like the content, please hit a like, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing one pretty much every day, maybe multiple. So let's do Vegas. So I'll pick one, Vegas, and then Vegas made some moves this offseason, obviously with the new head coach. Clint Kubiak. They got rid of Patrick Graham as the defense coordinator, promoted Rob Leonard, who's the defensive line coach. I assume that's to make Max Crosby happy, but to basically go towards that system that Kubiak wants. Obviously, they're going to take Fernando Mendoza. They paid Kirk Cousins about 20 million, I think, in order to keep him, but they went kind of heavy in free agency and got Tyler Linderbaum, big time move. Jalen Naylor, solid guy. This is kind of a jack of all trades, master of none wide receiver core. They don't have an alpha. I really am high on Trey Tucker. I really like Jack Besh and like what he'll do in this offense. But it's more so of an unproven thing. It's a wait and see. Jackson Powers Johnson, it's a wait and see thing with him. I didn't really like what I saw last year from him. DJ Glaze, Colton Miller, same guys back. But Ashton JT will really benefit from this. Quiddy Pays, okay. Quay Walker, I liked a lot. Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker, bringing back that duo from Georgia back together, be a big time addition. Teron Johnson, that's actually a pretty solid move, man. I'm concerned about how they're going to look on the back end. I know their defense is going to be set with Rob Leonard and the trenches, but this front three needs some work. Tyree Wilson's shown improvement. I like Adam Butler. I like Jonah. I mean, they're solid. Thomas Booker had flashes, but they need to add some guys to it. They obviously need another pass rusher. I mean, Kwity Paye's okay, but so a lot of needs, a lot of picks. We're gonna get it off started now. Fernando Mendoza is gonna be the first pick. I'm high on Fernando Mendoza. I'm not as high as the people who are really all about him. I think his floor level is Jared Goff. Uh, I don't even think I should say floor. I think he can be a very solid quarterback. Maybe some seasons top fringe top five. Is his ceiling is what I would do for my projection of him. But I wouldn't take him over a guy like Cam Ward, like over the past number one picks. I just wouldn't. So Fernando Mendoza's the first pick. Second round, pick 36, because these guys all have the same record, so it's going to rotate. It's tricky here because now you have a ton of needs that you need to address, right? And now you don't really know how you want to go about it. Obviously, you could address a ton of needs along this board. I do like Chris Johnson a lot. I like Lee Hunter a lot. But let me take you to this draft board and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. DJ Glaze, Charles Grant is probably going to start at right tackle. So I don't think they're going to go tackle. They're not going to go offensive line early for this reason. They can go receiver. I just don't see it due to the fact they pay Jalen Naylor a lot of money and they probably want to see what they have in Jack Bech, Dante Thornton, and Trey Tucker. I think they're going to go D line or secondary. And I mean, if you look at the cornerback room, you'll understand why. I don't think they need to go nickel. So D'Angelo Ponce isn't a good one. Colton Hood is the only pick that makes sense. Same with Avion Terrell. Due to the scheme fit of this defense from the research that I've done, I think they're going to go Avion Terrell. So I would go Avion Terrell here. But both of them make sense. Colton Hood's a good player. Really came on at Tennessee as opposed to when he was at Colorado. Okay, Caleb Banks is not falling to the third round. There's no way. I'm not even going to entertain that. Um, so now we're here on this side at pick 67. Okay, they need to get a pass rusher. R. Mason Thomas is an absolute dog, man. Like this dude is a dog. Do not Everyone thought his times would be very similar to Nick Benito because they're kind of matching the jerseys at their school. Don't do that. R. Mason Thomas is a really good pass rusher. Yes, he struggled with injury concerns, but I would take him here. I would absolutely take him here. And I think you would feel good about that. I don't know if he'll be good to go week one, like be an absolute difference maker, but I think along the line, he's going to be a very key guy and a fringe, maybe a fringe Pro Bowler one or two seasons. So I think that's a great pick in the third round. Address some needs. Okay, round four. Eli Stowers is here. That's kind of crazy. Here, I think they're going to go receiver. And what better one to go with Elijah Surratt? If Elijah Surratt's not there, which I don't think he will be in round four, another one would be Malachi Fields. So I could go Malachi Fields for the sake of the exercise. I probably should. Deshaun Stribling is another one that I really like. I really like him a lot. This dude can absolutely go. Oh, geez. And it's kind of slim pickings from here on out. This is kind of why I wanted to go receiver. You can go Eric Rivers, but they have enough guys kind of like Eric Rivers. So, I mean, kind of don't want to do that. So we'll take Elijah Surratt if we don't, if for the sake of the exercise. If you don't think that's right, I apologize, but it's just how it's gonna go, bro. Okay, round four. Really important here that we get back to the D line. Okay, this draft is loaded with good defensive line talent. Zane Durant's a good player. I like Nick Barrett a lot. Renee, solid. Um, Landon Robinson's going to be my pick. Ooh, never mind. Dante Corleone's going to be my pick here. This dude's an absolute stud. Absolute stud. Every time you watch Cincinnati, if you watch Cincinnati for Brendan Sorsby, you know ball. But if you watch the defensive line of Cincinnati, every broadcast couldn't help to talk about Dante Corleone for a reason. And then when you watched him play, you're like, yeah, that's why. He's a really good football player. Really good football player in your defensive line. Go get really good football players. Don't try to hit home runs. Just try to hit base hits, doubles when it comes to drafting. When you get, especially when you're a team like the Raiders, you want to get as many good players as you can. Um, so far, Fernando Mendoza, good quarterback. Avion Terrell at corner. R. Mason Thomas, Elijah Surratt, Dante Corleone. You want to get guys like that that can seriously come in and contribute right away, and maybe they can become Pro Bowlers. But the problem with the Raiders is they just didn't have enough guys. They were throwing in a lot of veteran guys like Jamal Adams, and as much as I like those guys, they're just not. They're not really gonna help you win games. You need guys that are gonna help you win games. So now we're here. Okay, so another need that this team really has. Okay, Jeremy Chin and Isaiah Pola. Okay, you don't want to. This is not what you want. Okay, for the future of this franchise, you need to go get a safety. In my opinion, I think you need to go get a guy like Michael Taft. I coached him at the University of Texas. I wouldn't even say coach. I was there at the University of Texas and the safeties room when Michael Taft was a true freshman as a walk-on. The kid has an unbelievable amount of competitiveness and IQ from the game, even from the summer of like when he graduated high school. Like the kid knows football, and you need a safety that has an elite IQ that can get the calls, can relay. Communication on the back end is imperative, and a guy that has the IQ and is able to communicate that will go such a long way on that defense. And I think that is the pick that they really want to go for here. Okay. So 175 round we're now I think we're round five. There's a guy here that I definitely want to take and I really like him. I cannot say enough nice things about him, and I don't know why he's so far down draft boards, man. Like I don't think he's ready to play right now, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go take Markel Bell out of Miami. Dude's an outstanding dude has outstanding top end highlights. Okay. If you watch the rest of his tape, you'll see why he's falling down the boards. But if you watch him this past season, he's awesome. He has great tape. But he has some weaknesses to his game that needs to be cleared up. But he has not been playing football that long. And at his size, man, I think he's like 6'8", 340. Like dude, you got to take a shot on a guy like that because we're now in the range of taking shots. So, especially with that offensive line, I really like that. Protect Fernando. Big time protect Fernando. Okay, back to the defense. We're gonna go right back to the defensive line. We're gonna go right back to edge rusher. You cannot depend on these guys too much. You can never have enough edge rushers, okay? But we're getting kind of lower down the board. So now I'm gonna have to pick guys that I really like. I really like Trey Moore. Marvin Jones Jr. is kind of I like him, and then eh, it's kind of tricky here. Put me back here. Oof. Okay, this guy has some serious character concerns, Xavier Harris, but good football player. I don't think they need that, especially in a city like Vegas. You don't want that. I really like David Gusta. Really like David Blay. Skylar Gill Howard's pretty good. Based off what I've drafted, I'm going to take a guy like David Gusta. Okay. Dude is really good against the run. Especially if you watch that Texas game. He's awesome in that game, man. They could not run the ball. He's collapsed the pocket extremely well. He was awesome that entire game. Okay. So back to pick 208. Really important here. We continue addressing certain needs that this team has. I think another thing that they need another running back. Like this, you cannot, this is the time to go get another one. JT is going to be outstanding, but you can't just you just cannot rely on him it's just not how the NFL works anymore. But if you want to get a guy for a good third down back, um, there's going to be options here. Rashul Faison's awesome. Jamari Taylor's great. Desmond Reed's small, but he's good. Jaden Ott, before he went to Oklahoma, was outstanding at Cal. So you could take a flyer on them. A guy I'm going to take for them, I'm not going to take Adam Randall or Jamari or Jan Miller. I'll make sure that none of these guys are here. Okay. Big sleeper, in my opinion, for the draft. Did I get taken? Might do another video. Yeah, he might have gotten taken. Wow, no kidding. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll take Jamari Taylor here. This dude's a baller. Kentrell Bullock's a good player. Yeah, we'll do Jamari Taylor. I think he's just going to be a good enough running back. He'll make it in the NFL for a couple seasons and perfect backup running back to have. Back to 219, seventh round. I mean, dude, they have so many picks. You're addressing so many needs right now. I think you need to just take a shot at interior offensive line here. I know you guys are probably like, dude, you please take a shot. Okay. If you want me to take a shot, there's a guy here in this draft class that's falling for some reason, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It is actually a pretty good offensive line draft, in my opinion. Um, Fernando Carmona is a great player. Great player. I'm really concerned with his lateral movement in the NFL. So that pushes me towards a guy like DJ Campbell, who, if you take a flyer on him, you would be pretty happy it's a low risk situation, but the reward's very high. I'm gonna take Alex Harkey, Texas State transfer, went to Oregon. I like him a lot, man. I really do like him a lot. I like Ethan as well. Giovanni's a good player, same, but he has very similar things as Fernando. So Thomas Rimax, another good player, kind of like him. Yeah, yeah, we'll do Alex Harkey. And I think that's the last pick, I believe. But all in all, man, the opportunities for Raider Nation this draft is unreal. They gave me a B. They probably don't like Taff. Corleone is an insane take. But I don't focus. When the draft grades come out for teams, don't look at them. Don't look at them. Trust your own assessment. Trust what you've heard about it and how they fill needs. Don't trust what these guys are saying about the draft grade. Fernando Mendoza, Avion Terrell, R. Mason Thomas, Elijah Surratt, Dante Corleone, Michael Taff, Markel Bell, David Gusta, Jamari Taylor, Alex Harkey. In my God's honest opinion, all but one, and maybe it's probably Jamari Taylor, would make the roster. maybe Alex Harkey too. I don't know. That Mafi's on that team too, and I think the training camp is gonna be tough for him. Practice squad guy, maybe. These guys are gonna make the 53. A majority of them are gonna fight for a starting position. Elijah Surratt, or Mason Thomas. I think Taft would start. I think week one, week two, Michael Taft starting. David Gusta and Corleone will probably be rotational pieces, but that's what you want from your rookie class. You want to have good expectations, but you need guys that come in and contribute and raise the floor of your team. When you're picking one for a reason. It is partially that you don't have good quarterback play, but it's also you don't have enough good players. You got to get good players to raise the floor of your team. Okay? So that's pick one done. Jets video's coming up next. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys don't like it, I apologize. If you do, rock with me. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Peace. Fucking Zoom, bro.